Hey, what's happening, guys? Saturday morning, we're going to start trying to button up this floor pan. I don't know if I'm getting that. I have to see how the edges kind of rolled from the stamping. I have to try to save as much as this, so I'm going to try to hammer this edge and get the kerf out of it and try to keep as much of the steel as possible. Because once again, I have a big rot spot right like over here, and I want to go as high as I can with this panel. So instead of cutting, usually I cut a little bit off of this lip so I have a nice straight edge. This one I have to hammer to get it straight. So videos will consist of little snippets of me doing this progression as I go. I'll be on and off throughout the day, and hopefully I can get a short condensed video, and we'll take it from there. So I'm looking at the camera today, and maybe the camera's looking back at me, but we're gonna try to I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder, but I'm gonna try to get this done today, this floor pan, and be done with it, because it seems like I've been on a floor pan for essentially a month now, so I want to get it done. So when I get it done, once the floor pans are all done, then I can essentially come back and split the frame and start doing the body work, and maybe get that little stanchion that I wanted to set up. I want to do some sort of dolly system with wheels, and I can roll the body around in here and just take the frame, probably go to my cousin's house and sandblast it over there, because he seems to have the property to do it. And as you know, I live in a small city, and I don't have off-street parking or a driveway, and I have to make do with what I got. And I really don't want to be sandblasting in this garage, because I did it once, and to this day I still have sand inside these boxes on some of them, inside the tracks, and made a god-awful mess. So enough of my beautiful face, but we're gonna do that. And my phone's ringing. All right, guys, back in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm going to attempt homemade dolly hammer this edge. It might get loud with the, I don't know if I'm gonna tape up the microphone, but yeah, I gotta try to do something here. So like I say, I may or may not be doing this properly or correctly, but this is the way I know how to do it. Try to get this roll out. And that edge is already straightening out pretty well. Stand kind of sucks. Alright, it's pretty straight. I don't even know if it caught it. It didn't catch any of it. Maybe it did. I'm not going to show you the whole video of it. Essentially, that's what I have to do. And it's been 1 minute and 34 seconds of a lot of noise. So I'll bring you back when I got more, or when I'm done with the panel. I'm not going to bore you with the whole straightening out of this whole shenanigan monkey act here. Alright, guys, see you in a bit. No more bevel to the edge. It's all square. It's all hammered out. Like I say, I don't know if I was doing it properly, but it's the way I know. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Alright, now I'm going to take this edge. I'm going to punch it for my welds, for my plug welds, all the way along the edge. Then I got to grind this panel down. Okay. It's all taken down. I got a couple of these little things to work on, but that's when I get it in the car. I got a little bit more beef to push against. It's all hole punched and well-through primer is put on. Now that's done for now. Now we come over here
and I start working on this. I'm gonna take all this down. I gotta get the rest of this floor pan that's up against the inner rocker. I gotta peel the rest of it out. It gets kind of funky between the brackets here, but I'll get it out. And like I said, cut that out and try to save as much as possible. Then I'm gonna set the floor pan in, scribe, cut, and weld. Try to get it done. All right, guys. I think I got Neil's disease over here. What he's suffering up in England. It's starting to rain. I didn't call for showers today. So I got to this point. It's all down, ground down. I got the steel out of where the pan sits down between the brackets here. That was quite challenging to get that out in one piece. So I'm gonna heft the car into the garage, and I'll have to work on this inside. It's a little cramped quarters here, so it is what it is. I gotta just move things out of the way, and we'll work on it in here. That's all. If it kills me, I'm going to get this floor pan in today. So I'm gonna do it, and that's it. The gray is well through primer. The black is like a rust inhibited paint. I just laid in there as heavy as I could. Same applies for this in here. This edge is what gets tacked down here and here, and the rest of that just floats, so I just laid that paint in as hard as I could. It's all the way up now. It's the fitting of the panel, so that's next. Just letting this stuff dry up a little bit. It's drying up now, so I have some protection there now. It wasn't bad. I had some surface rust and a lot of dust and acorn shells and all that yada 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 yada. All right, so I'm gonna try to fit this panel in now. Let's see how it goes. Test fit, take one. Mind you, I'm doing this one-handed. All right, where are we? Where do we stand? Alright, I'm trying to use that as a reference, which is pretty good. This one is way different. I gotta see this bowl right here. See, there's a bowl right here. I don't know. Well, it does match a little bit. Probably have to cut this off here, just in this spot, and get around that. But other than that, it's sitting pretty good. I don't know if I can get in here. That down. See what I have to replace now? Just that little tiny bit, a little square. I want to maybe cut across this way because it goes up pretty damn high, and then I'll force it down. Then there's this little lip here too, which might have to get banged in, but I didn't cut all the way to here, so I got to remove some more material, but it's getting close, so I mean, the further down the better. So sometimes you gotta jump in. You gotta jump in and get it to fit and do some smashing. All right, so I know I have to trim this here. I gotta trim this, and I think once I trim that, I might not even. Sorry, guys. Very unprofessional. Alright, how's that? Okay. It's not bad. See? Sometimes you gotta use a little bit of beef. Or a lot of bit of beef. Then we got this edge here. Oh man, this is tough to do. Hold the camera and smash down on stuff at the same time. Let's see if I can do this. This is real time, baby. Real time screw up. It's got to be trimmed a little bit more. But now that's fitting pretty good. People walking by looking at me like I'm nuts.
Yes, I'm crazy. So what? Alright. It's fitting pretty good. That could be manipulated. That's not bad. That's not bad. A little bit more trimming here in the front corner here. There we go. That went right in. Still lining up with these, with the tunnel. That's it. The problem with this is the stripping. So, it's looking like that's gonna be it right there, fellas. Tell him I'm a damn plumber. It's about 86 degrees. Humidity's through the roof. The sun has been in and out. It's been raining. I've been pushing the car in and out. It's like a ballet. It's a symphony of nature. Me versus nature. And I think nature's winning. Running out of time. I might get it though. I might get it at least welded in. And that would be spectacular, to say the least. And it's just a matter of grinding the welds. And that's it. Now this thing, funny thing about these, once you tack them in or cut them in like this, I'm hitting the camera, they're awfully sharp and they don't want to give themselves up. So all right, let's see if I can get it from here. Come on, buddy. My cut went. I got some spot welds here, but I'm gonna lose this bracket because that doesn't go up all the way. So, it is what it is. So, there's some trimming to do here. Gonna cut this back edge, and then I might even just chalk that up now so I don't lose that height. Taking the bit. I'm not worried about the holes. I'm going to fill them up afterwards anyways. This really keeps the panel locked in place with the zip screws. That's how I do it. Now I'm going to take my grinding disc, the thin curved disc, the cutoff disc, and I'm just going to go just above the top edge of that panel and cut both pieces of steel at the same time. Right over here is a seat belt.
there's a seatbelt backing plate with the threaded, it's a threaded nut welded onto a backing plate. I'm just gonna graze slightly over the top of that. I don't want to cut through that backing plate. Then afterwards, when the old piece comes out, I'll split it and then re-weld it back in. So, I don't know if I should be grinding with this camera so close. I hate to ruin it. I just got it, and seems to be a nice camera. It'd be unfortunate that I destroy it right away. So I'll just bring it back when I cut it and peel it out. All right, back in a beat. All right, guys. Saturday, 6:30 something. It's like 85 degrees out. I finished floor pan, not grinding, but welding it in and stuff. So let's go take a look at it. It's in. Across. I left that spot out. I'm going to cut that little patch out there and weld a little scab piece in, but it's all welded down. A little bit of snotty there, but it's getting there. I mean, there's one less thing. I was happy with that. I saved all that bottom part of it, so cool. So it's enough for today. I'm beat. Did a lot of work. And now I'm going to go inside and lick my wounds. And I'm gonna take the wife out for I'm gonna go out to eat and enjoy some AC. So this is Mark from the Second Gen Garage, wishing everybody a happy, safe weekend and week. And there's a big giant black thing flying around. Look at that thing, man. Look at that. Nasty. Now he's trying to get in me shorts. Oh yeah, you want to fight? I'm gonna kick my car because of you. That's what happens when you fight with the big guy. Alright, so what the hell just happened just now? Lost my train of thought. Went into battle mode. Second Gen Garage, Mark, yeah, we got that. And safe week, safe weekend. And to all my brothers out there, keep it real, keep it safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.